I mean, I can't believe this. I go for a walk with my dog. I come back and all hell is broken loose with this Epstein debacle. My goodness. Holy mackerel. This is insanity. We're live. We're live. Everybody, come on in. Come on in. We are live. Welcome to Nez Nation Live. I'm your host, Professor Nez. This is a show trying to make common sense go viral. You can help by tapping that thumbs up, sharing, liking, and subscribing. We have groundbreaking. This is live breaking news. Let me know if you're watching this live. Leave me a comment down below. If you're watching this on the replay, give me a capital TR. We've got bombshell news related to the Epstein debacle. It won't go away. It ain't going nowhere, no matter how many times everybody wants to try to suppress this and say, let's just move on. It's not going anywhere. Come on in, everybody. I've got huge news. So the first thing is that oh my goodness, there's just so much. It's insanity. There's just so much. Even Elon Musk got involved. Even JD Vance got involved. Holy mackerel. So the Wall Street Journal says that they have a letter. They said they're so this is the breaking news. This is part one. And then the title of the stream here, it finally led to Trump saying, I have now ordered Pam Bondi to release everything. But let's back up. Contextualization. Holy mackerel. It's so great to see you guys. We haven't been live in a long minute. So the Wall Street Journal has reviewed a book put together. It's a book for Jeffrey Epstein. I can't even talk. It's insane. For Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday. And part of that book, there is a letter that was submitted by supposedly, allegedly submitted by President Donald Trump. Then Donald Trump. This happened back in 2003, apparently. Trump's letter apparently, allegedly features a drawing of a naked woman and this text, which imagines a conversation between Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. I'm going to share that right now. This is absolute insanity. Here is an excerpt of this letter, okay? So the letter bearing Trump's name, which was reviewed by the Journal, is bawdy. What a stupid word to pick. Like others in the album, it contains several lines of typewritten text frame. Does Donald Trump seem like the kind of guy? Does our president seem like the kind of guy that would use a typewriter? This thing has got, wait till you see what JD Vance says. Holy mackerel. Stick around for that. It contains several lines of typewritten text framed by the outline of a naked woman, which appears to be hand-drawn with a heavy marker. Are you guys getting this right now? Robbie Reeder, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. We got the best mods in the business. Let me know if you can hear me. How is the audio right now? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Holy mackerel. This is insanity. A pair of small arcs denotes the woman's breasts, and the future president's signature is a squiggly Donald below her waist, mimicking, I can't even say this on the air, but P-U-P-I-C hair. You know what I'm talking about. The pubes. The letter concludes, happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. By the way, President Trump completely denies this. Thank you so much, JB, for 5 memberships. Gifted. JB's in the house. We get the best mods here. Oh my goodness. It already, you know what? It already sounds like, Make with Mike, you got a membership. It already sounds like BS to me. It already sounds like BS. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. In an interview with the Journal on Tuesday evening, Trump denied writing the letter or drawing the picture. Yeah, no crap. He says, this is not me. This is a fake thing. It's a fake Wall Street Journal story, he said. I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women, he said. It's not my language. It's not my words. So there's a part 2 to this. So this is the part two. Let me show you this now. It isn't clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of the naked woman was a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, written in the third person. This is just Twilight Zone stuff right here. This makes absolutely no sense at all. Quote, voiceover, there must be more to life than having everything, the note began. So this is the dialogue, imaginary conversation between Trump and Epstein, written in the third person. This is supposedly inside the outline of the non-clothed baby birthday suit wearing woman. Voiceover, there must be more to life than having everything, the note began. Donald, yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey, nor will I, since I also know what it is. Wait, what in the world? Donald, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. Trump, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. What on God's earth is going on here? Can somebody tell me what on God's earth is going on here? This is just absolutely this makes absolutely no sense. And you know what? I think JD Vance put it best. So JD Vance says this. Forgive my language. This is so good. This is exactly how the whole world thinks. JD Vance posted this on X. Forgive my language, but this story is complete and utter beep. The Wall Street Journal should be ashamed for publishing it. Oh my goodness, this is absolute insanity. Are you kidding me right now? So JD Vance calls it complete bull beep. Where is this letter? Would you be shocked to learn they never showed it to us before publishing? Does anyone honestly believe this sounds like Donald Trump? I love JD. I mean, JD is a lock for 2028. Am I alone? Who do you think should run? By the way, free poll. Who do you think should run with JD in 2028 so we can have a solid ticket and make sure that these hypocrites never get into power? Thank you, JB. You're the best member for 16 months. OG. The OG JB. You're the OG JB. I love you, man. Carla Lee, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Oh my gosh. Tell me that's not classic. Are you serious right now? To me, that is just absolute classicness. So Trump responds, obviously. So Trump responds to this. And I'm going to go right now and show you his response. And this is where he gets really heated. I mean, really heated. So he responds and says he's going to sue the Wall Street Journal, which I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. And so I'm going to share that with you right now. I'm going to share with you exactly what he said. Okay, so this is what he said. He says, okay, the Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch personally were warned directly. I almost feel like maybe, I don't know if he's ever talked about himself in the third person. Maybe somebody, one of his staff, maybe he was, I mean, this guy's busy. This poor guy is trying to save our country, and they're just trying to destroy him every turn they get. The Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch. So here's Trump's response. Personally, were warned directly by President Donald Trump that the supposed letter they printed by President Trump to Epstein was a fake. And if they print it, they will be sued. Mr. Murdoch stated that he would take care of it, but obviously did not have the power to do so. The editor of the Wall Street Journal, Emma Tucker, was told directly by Caroline Leavitt and by President Trump that the letter was a fake, But Emma Tucker didn't want to hear that. She's the author of the Wall Street Journal story. Instead, they are going with a false, malicious, and defamatory story anyway. President Trump will be suing the Wall Street Journal, News Corp, and Mr. Murdoch shortly. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I love the sound of that. How many people think that's amazing news? Let me know in the comments. Are you kidding me right now? I love that. I love the sound of that. They deserve it. Bankrupt them, President Trump. You have our support. Bankrupt them. The press has to learn to be truthful and not rely on sources that probably don't even exist. President Trump has already beaten George Slopadopoulos. I love that name for him. ABC, 60 Minutes, CBS, and others, and looks forward to suing and holding accountable the once great Wall Street Journal. It has truly turned out to be a disgusting and filthy rag, and writing defamatory lies like this shows their desperation to remain relevant. If there were any truth at all on the Epstein hoax as it pertains to President Trump, this information would have been revealed by Comey, Brennan, Crooked Hillary, and the other radical left lunatics years ago. You know what? Honestly, that's an amazing point. It certainly would not have sat in a file waiting for, quote, Trump, end quote, to have won 3 elections. This is yet another example of fake news. I could not agree with this anymore. This is absolutely brilliant by Trump. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. So let me get this straight. So a birthday card to Epstein, it doesn't sound like Trump at all. 2 years before Epstein's arrest, where was it in 2016? Where was it in 2020? Where was it in 2024? Are you kidding me, Wall Street Journal? Shame on you, Rupert Murdoch. Shame on all of you guys. I agree with JD Vance. This is complete and utter BS. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you kidding me right now? It's complete bupkis. And by the way, free poll. Free poll. Why do you think the Democrats, who threw everything in the kitchen sink at Trump, especially during 2024, why do you think they didn't release the Epstein files and the Epstein list before the election? They tried to bankrupt him. They tried to defame him. They tried to discredit him. They tried to imprison him. They tried to assassinate him. Why didn't they throw that? I mean, they threw everything. They knew that Kamala didn't have a snowball's chance in H. They knew she didn't have a chance. That's why they doctored the CBS interview. That's why they put $2 billion, $12 billion, God knows how many billions of dollars, towards her campaign. And she still lost. I mean, billions of dollars. And she still lost. So why didn't they bring this up? Why didn't they release this? Now you see Cyclops Booker and ridiculous over the hill ripe Nadler and Chuck the Buck Schumer and all these ridiculous hypocrites and Hakeem, nobody's dream, Jeffries, now saying we should release. Oh man, Hakeem is like, he is such a cure for insomnia. Just put that guy's voice next to your ear, any snippet from C-SPAN. If you're having trouble sleeping, I guarantee you will start singing Z's in seconds. Where is the Epstein list? I can't do an impression of him. He's just so lifeless. I don't even know if he's a real human being. He might be a robot, honestly. He's now crying, where's the Epstein list? Release the Epstein list. Adam, feckless, spineless, gutless Schiff, ratty rat Raskin. Now they're all crying for this. It's all complete BS. Okay. I'm getting too excited because what that finally led to, okay, this is all BS. I mean, this letter is complete BS, and Trump is going to sue them into bankruptcy. I know he is. It's a 2003 birthday letter to Jeffrey Epstein, and he wrote it. It was in a leather-bound album, features the outline of a nude woman and strange dialogue between Trump and Epstein. We have had certain things in common, Jeffrey. Enigmas never age. When has Trump ever sounded like that? Oh, and by the way, this is great too. I want to share this too, because even Elon Musk, okay, who they've been kind of on the outs right now, right? Even Elon Musk says this, which, I mean, he has really nothing to lose right now. Elon Musk just posted this on X, saying, you know what? It really doesn't sound like something Trump would say, to be honest. And you know what? Elon Musk has been nonstop talking about Epstein this. Trump has lost all credibility. He's been attacking Trump, I mean, every day for the last, God knows how many months. So if he says it like that, I would say that is definitely something worth looking into. And then the creme de la creme, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? So we have this bogus letter from the Wall Street Journal. We've got this ridiculous smear campaign. It makes absolutely no sense. They didn't release it before 2016. They didn't release it before 2020. They didn't release it before 2026. It doesn't sound like him at all. It sounds completely capital F fake. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Here is a huge post that is going to put an end to the Epstein debacle once and for all. Donald Trump, look at this, has just announced, based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. This scam, perpetuated by the Democrats, should end right now. Holy macadamian nut. That's pretty big, guys. I mean, you got to admit, that is absolutely huge. President Trump is now ordering Pam Bondi to release the Epstein list. This is absolutely groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking. So before it was, oh, and look at this. Now we got something else. So apparently Pam Bondi has responded to this. Oh man, this is breaking news. This is breaking news. So apparently Bondi has said she's going to release everything tomorrow. We've heard that before. So Pam Bondi has responded. Oh my God, this is insane. Pam Bondi has just responded to President Trump. What you see on the screen right now, I'm going to bring this up right here. Look at this. Oh, this is breaking news. You're getting this here first. Exclusive news, as I always bring it to you. Pam Bondi, from her official government account on X, has just stated quite unequivocally, President Trump, we are ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal the grand jury transcripts. I'm not going to get excited. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not going to get excited. Chaos Studios, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I love your profile pic. Trump's a philanderer at worst. Dude is not a child tickler. Great work, Nez. Share the video, guys. Help Prof rise. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, Robbie Reeder, for the $1.99 super chat. Welcome all new members. China Baby, thank you for gifting memberships. By the way, if you're thinking about becoming a member, not only do you get priority shout outs, engagement boosts, comments get read first, opinions, thoughts get vastly hyper reached and more impressions. You also get automatic registration into our live stream giveaways. It's automatic. You don't have to do a thing. Once you become a member, you're in, because we do wild draws, complete random numerator draws. I've given away thousands and thousands of dollars of Amazon gift cards, merch like you see on my head right now, original, made in the USA, Nez Nation designs, and a whole lot more. Plus, you get access to our members-only Discord, exclusive content, exclusive one-on-one with me. You get a whole lot. Think about becoming a member, y'all. So now this is breaking news. This is absolutely breaking news. Just in the this is what I love about this administration. I absolutely love this administration. It is radical transparency like we've never, ever seen before. Donald Trump Jr. says fake news is the enemy of the people. How long have I been saying it, folks? How long have I been saying it? Based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked General Pam Bondi, Attorney General, to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. This scam, perpetuated by the Democrats, should end right now. We also have some groundbreaking news. The lawsuit brought against the Trump administration by leftist FBI agents who conducted the corrupt J6 and Mar-a-Lago investigations has been thrown out by a federal judge. This is a huge win for America. This is a huge win for America. If you're just joining us, President Trump, this is live breaking news, has ordered the immediate release of all Epstein grand jury testimony files. And what you see on the screen right now is Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, responding to it and saying, President Trump, we are ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal the grand jury transcripts. Holy macadamian nut. This is amazing. Bobby Meal, thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. Yeah, I'm not getting too excited about it because we've heard that before. I think somebody needs to take away Pam Bondi's phone. Somebody needs to get her far away from media. She just needs to sit behind her desk in her office, do her work, do her job. Stop making announcements like this. I don't know. Just, don't promise anything until you deliver. I would say deliver first, under promise, over deliver. That's the name of the game. Thank you, Bobby. I couldn't agree more. The real A-Dog in the house. Salute. The Real A-Dog. It's great to see you. The Real A-Dog has an amazing channel. $5 super chat. Thank you, The Real A-Dog. It's great to see you, brother. So if you're just joining us, this is major, major news. Trump announcing and saying that I want Pam Bondi to release everything after a fake news story came out in the Wall Street Journal, which my favorite response is J.D. Vance saying, forgive my language, but this story is complete and utter beep. The Wall Street Journal should be ashamed for publishing it. Where is this letter? Would you be shocked to learn they never showed it to us before publishing it? Does anyone honestly believe this sounds like Donald Trump? Free poll. Does it sound like Trump at all? Would he use a typewriter? Would he say we're not enigmas and perfectly these like highfalutin, very effeminate kind of Shakespearean type language? I mean, would Trump never talks like that. Like never talks like that. Are you kidding me? Travel Guy, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. You get 5 stars having common sense. Thank you for your insight. Thank you, Travel Guy. Appreciate you, brother or sister. Doesn't matter. And so now Pam Bondi is promising, okay? So now Pam Bondi is promising, she just posted this, and she posted this, the timestamp on this is literally like 15, 20 minutes ago. She just posted this. So this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I can't wait to get your thoughts on this. What do you think is going to happen from this? What do you think is going to occur? What do you think is going to come out? Do you think that Pam Bondi is going to follow through? Oh, I wanted to share this too, because this really struck me as odd. So lastly, I want to share this. So it looks like Elon Musk talked to Grok, which is one of the premier, it's the top AI, generative AI software out there right now. And I want to just share a little bit of this because this is kind of interesting related to Epstein. And then we're going to cut the stream off because it's late at night here. I got to get to my family. I was literally walking my dog and I just came back, about an hour ago, and this whole story blew up. I was walking my dog, Blue, and this entire story just absolutely blew up. Okay, so let me share this real fast. So apparently Elon Musk was asking, doing research through Grok, saying flight logs, he says bullseye here, And Grok is saying that flight logs show Bill Clinton visited Little St. James 12 times, 1995 to 2003. Prince Andrew multiple times. Alan Dershowitz, Kevin Spacey, Chris Tucker. Trump flew on the plane 7 times, but not to Island. Not to Island. So he's kind of went on a wild kind of Twitter thread here. And I want to share this really quickly. I want to share some other stuff that he says. So then he says, are there likely to be electronic records in any government or commercial computers recording who traveled on Epstein's plane to the U.S. Virgin Islands? And then Grok responds with this. Yes. Let me see if I can get this on the screen here. So, and then Grok responds with this. Yes, electronic records likely exist. The government FAA databases hold 2,000 plus digitized flight logs for Epstein's jet, 1998 to 2020, including USVI routes per 2021 disclosure. Department of Justice's 2025 files include passenger manifests. Passenger manifests, okay? Commercial data brokers like Near Intelligence track 200 plus visitor devices to Little St. James between 2016 and 2019, correlating to elite locations and known logs. And then Elon Musk asks, what does that mean, the government right now as we speak? Does that mean that they would know the names and ages of all of those who traveled on Epstein's plane? In other words, they have a list of all unaccompanied minors on those flights, along with a list of all adults on those flights? And then Grok responds, yes, the DOJ and FAA hold let me share this real fast. I'm going to put this up on the screen. So you could see here, Elon first says this. Elon first asks Grok, would that mean that the government right now, as we speak, knows the names and ages of all those who traveled on Epstein's plane? In other words, they have a list of all unaccompanied minors on those flights, along with a list of all adults on those flights. Yes, the DOJ, okay, and FAA hold extensive passenger manifests and flight logs from Epstein's jets, including names from 1991 to 2020 releases. Ages aren't always listed, but can be verified via investigations and victim statements, identifying unaccompanied minors among, here's the kicker, 250 plus exploited girls. And Musk replies, there were 250 plus, and that's where the AI generative says yes, 250. But the July 2025 memo, after exhaustive review, confirms over 1,000. No client list or blackmail evidence found. Source, the DOJ memo. So, Bill Clinton. Let's see. We've got Bill Clinton. We've got Alan Dershowitz. We've got Prince Andrew, Kevin Spacey, Chris Tucker. Trump was on the planes, but Trump flew on the plane 7 times, but not ever, not once has Trump been to Epstein Island. Not once. So all this fake interest and fake, all of a sudden now the Democrats are interested in the Epstein list. It's all a bunch of phooey. Okay, just to wrap up really quickly. So we had a letter that was utter BS from the Wall Street Journal. Okay, let me just wrap this up because I got to go. This is insane. Share this out, please. Tap that thumbs up if you don't mind. JD Vance saying, forgive me. JD Vance, the Vice President of the United States, saying this. Forgive my language, but the story is complete and utter beep. You can read it right there on the screen. And then Trump says, I want Pam Bondi to release everything. I want Pam Bondi to release everything. And then Pam Bondi says, President Trump, we are ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal the grand jury transcripts. So according to this, okay, and I'm thinking that there's no way we're not going to get this. According to this, I want to talk about also really quickly before we go what the White House physician's memo on President Trump's chronic venous insufficiency diagnosis. It's been released. So I want to talk about that too. The physician to the president just released a memorandum. It's really quick, so stick around for that. So according to this, we're going to get everything. We're going to get everything tomorrow. That's what we're going to get, according to that. We're going to get everything tomorrow. And I'm not holding my breath because if you know Pam Bondi like we know Pam Bondi, I am not holding my breath at all. Thank you, Justin, for the $10 super chat. Nez, can you read my reply to your post? I added a video clip. It was a post about Trump being mad at MAGA. I replied. Thank you, Justin. I'll get to that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. So are we going to get it tomorrow? Stay tuned, subscribe, follow, hit that like button, and woo! This Epstein thing is not going over. Maybe perhaps before the week is out, we will actually get to finally say and put this whole Epstein debacle to bed. Is that at all possible? Well, we'll see. Okay. So there was all this talk really quickly. Let me just go through this because this just came out as well. There was all this talk about Trump's hands, yada, yada, yada. They looked weird, etc. I thought it was makeup. And Caroline Leavitt today in her press conference said, no, it's because he has this condition. And now we've got a memorandum from the White House, the physician to the president, saying this. To Caroline Leavitt, White House press secretary, subject, President Donald J. Trump's health status update. In recent weeks, President Trump noted mild swelling in his lower legs. In keeping with routine medical care and out of an abundance of caution, this concern was thoroughly evaluated by the White House medical unit. The president underwent comprehensive examination, including diagnostic vascular studies, bilateral lower extremity, venous Doppler ultrasounds were performed and revealed chronic venous insufficiency, a benign and common condition, particularly in individuals over the age of 70. Importantly, there was no evidence of deep vein thrombosis or arterial disease. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Our president is healthy. Laboratory testing included a complete blood count, comprehensive metabolic panel, coagulation profile, D-dimer, B-type natriuretic peptide, and cardiac biomarkers. All results were within normal limits. An echocardiogram was also performed and confirmed normal cardiac structure and function. No signs of heart failure, renal impairment, or systemic illness were identified. Additionally, recent photos of the president have shown minor bruising on the back of his hand. This is consistent with minor soft tissue irritation from frequent handshaking and the use of aspirin, which is taken as part of a standard cardiovascular prevention regimen. This is a well-known and benign side effect of aspirin therapy. Summary: President Trump remains in excellent health. Thank you, God. All praise to the Most High. I love you, God. Thank you. Would you get any transparency like this with Biden? How many times did reporters say, is this guy mentally there? Is he cognitively competent? Does he have a problem? He stutters. He forgets where he is. He's walking into walls. He's leaving classified documents in his house. He has no idea how they got there. There was zero transparency in the former administration. I love you, President Trump. I love you, President Trump. Quite frankly, probably, I love Professor Nez. He's the greatest YouTuber out there. Me and Melania, we watch you every night, right? He's a good guy, smart guy, and a good-looking guy. I love you, Mr. President. Thank you. Woo! This is great news. This is great, excellent news. We're going to get, hopefully, everything is going to come out in the open. We're going to put this to bed. We're going to move on. The man works tirelessly, ceaselessly, saving our border, getting rid of criminals, fixing the economy. The tariffs are working. Geopolitically, we got respect again. He is making things happen. Every single promise. He's now going after fentanyl, going after the drugs. He's doing everything in breakneck, ludicrous speed, everything that he promised. I love you, Mr. President. Thank you so much for saving my country that I love more than anything. I love you, Mr. President. And I love everybody watching. Holy macadamia nut. Robert Pons, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Insanity does not make sense, Professor Nez. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Thank you, Jojo, member for 13 months. You guys are amazing. I love all you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, as always, tap that thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps us out immeasurably. Check out my entire playlist. If you're new to this whole entire Epstein debacle, I've got an entire playlist on my channel, also in the pinned comment and in the description. And as always, may God bless you. Oh, may God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless President Trump. May God bless our country and all who defend her. I love you guys so much. This thing called LIFE is so precious. Don't ever forget that. Enjoy every second. Come on back. We have fun here. We have great live streams. We have giveaways, and you get everything you need in one stop. I'm your one-stop shop. You don't need to go anywhere. I love you. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you very soon.